Welcome to Mecha Input's review of Deluxe Lion Heart. Here we can see this is a gigantic box. Just to give you a size comparison. Now, this has so much going on it. We've got all the images showing all the other things in the line. We've got a sideways portion of it showing the lion mode of it, and for some strange reason the transform mode again, Ninja Choetsu. How you combine them on the side there, and a very nice image on either end of the robot mode, shuriken and face mask, and obviously Ninja Choetsu. So, it's just a box. Let's look at what's inside. In lion mode, Lion Haro is absolutely gigantic. We'll do the size comparison here. There's a legacy morpher. You can see it's at least twice as high at the front, let alone 3-4 times as high at the back. We have the lion face here, which is absolutely huge. The mouth does drop, so we'll see more of that when we transform it. We've got the little Ninja Choetsu on the top here. You'll notice that Ninja has very little detail on him. There will be an artisan version which gets released later on in the year, which looks a little bit more like the actual character itself, but for a little thing coming along with this, there's no complaints. It does everything it needs to do, which is largely sit on its throne, which is there on the back of Lion Haro. Now, take a look from the side. So, it's got wheels on the bottom, so it can roll very smoothly, as you can see. On carpet, that won't make a sound at all, but we're on a sturdy board here. Now, before we go any further, I want to talk about this throne at the top here. Now, you may remember from my original video review of Shurikenjin, I had no idea what the port at the back of Shurikenjin was about. Now, I can show you, that is for right there on the figure. That is so that Shurikenjin can clip into Lion Haro and not fall. Now, this whole section here can be removed. Yeah, there we have it. It comes off for no reason. There is no purpose on Lion Haro for this to be removable. However, on top of it we have two little ports right here. Now, if I don't drop it on the floor, if you take any random shuriken from the series, you can put it directly into here, and it's a perfect fit. Couldn't help myself pressing the button there. I think this has got something to do with, another Zord in one way or another, possibly an actual Ultra Zord or something like that. If this isn't the Ultra Zord of the series, no idea what it's there for, but that is something that really has got me questioning this figure. Other than that, there's not a whole lot that can be said about Lion mode. It's got very little movement through it. The tail at the back can just about swing, but it's not really going to go anywhere. The cannons do move ever so slightly. I've never understood why this is known as the Flying Ninja Ally, but as you've seen in the show, it does fly. Transformation from the Lion mode to the robot mode could not be any more simple. We just literally fold these cannons back into the back of him here, remove Ninja Choetsu. Now the tail just slides straight off. Now I'll show you this. Just here, there is actually nothing on these tail pieces to hold it in here apart from their sheer size. So they just pop straight out. You're not going to break anything at all transforming him. Now, remove those, we stand the whole figure straight up, like so. Remove the shuriken from the base. Fold down the lion head. Be very careful when you do that. I have pulled off the lion head more times than I'm willing to admit. Fold down the arms. Fold in these two shurikens to the hand, and then we have pull down the jaw. There's a little tab at the back which Ninja Choetsu just fits straight into, and there we sort of have it. There we have it, sitting quite comfortably there. And now finally we attach the shuriken to the top, as with every ninja figure. As with every ninja figure, we're treated to some lights and sounds. there we have Lion-Ho in robot mode. Let's take a closer look at it. Lion-Ho in robot mode is absolutely huge. Once again, we'll bring back in the Legacy Morph for a size comparison. It sits on the legs and it's not even reached past the hips. That is how big this figure is. Now, we've got the 360 view of it here. As you can see, there's a lot of detail in this figure. We've got these wonderful gold trims around the edges here. We've got the deep blacks, we've got the reds. There's a lot of different parts of this, as you may have just noticed on the arm there, where things can attach to this figure. So it does give us a good idea of where we're going with him. Anyone that's seen the show, obviously, you know exactly where we're going with him. But as a toy, it's got a lot of potential to it. Unfortunately, same problems as it had in the other mode. There's not a whole load of posability with it. We've got the arms, which can now function quite comfortably, and complete a couple of quite nice dynamic attack poses. But it's very much solid as a figure, and it's not going anywhere very fast. It does bug me that these are completely fixed at the side here, but that is exactly how it is in the show, so we cannot complain in that respect. So let's get this combined with Shurikenjin and Bison King to make the Hyo Shurikenjin, because I know that's what everyone is excited to see here. So just start this off very simply. We're going to spin around the whole top section here. As you know, on the show, each of the robots actually spins it round themselves. Unfortunately, in the toy, we have to do it for us. We'll remove the Shuriken from the top now. Just be quiet. You can edit that bit out in a second. Right, so Bison King unfortunately has a very small role to play in the Hyo Shurikenjin. We pretty much just break it down. So we've got the legs, the middle section there, which also needs to be removed, and this entire section here. Now, the legs are the easy part, so I'm going to show you them first. They quite literally clip in, you can't get these wrong, to each of the arms of the Lion-Ho as such. Here we have gigantic Gatling guns for the side, on each side, and they look pretty damn good. So, we'll turn this around now for Bison King to attach the rest of him. Now, if we just close the mouth here, take off our little Aka Ninja, we'll put him to the side for the time being. Now, Bison King, unfortunately, is relegated to just being clips at the base here. So, we take a very small section from the back here, and that clips just underneath this throne section here, like so. And then we've got to line up these clips to the back of the figure here. Now, I still stand by my convictions from the start of this video. I don't know why that middle column can be removed, but it is very useful for clipping Bison King too. So, we'll turn the whole thing back around now, and that is Bison King done, apart from his gun, which we will get to in just a moment. Let's grab Shurikenjin, and once again, we will remove the shield from Shurikenjin and the sword. Get the entire figure here, fold the knees up, pop the arms up, and just fit him straight into the back here, clicking him straight in. These cans fold up, as we know, into joysticks slash gears and such for Shurikenjin. Now, the Dragon Shield, we're just going to clip onto the side here. Now, Bison King's blaster does clip just here. Just got to get this angle just right. That is really awkward. There we go, that clips actually very nicely on there once you put it in the right place. And the Shurikenjin sword goes this way around, just at the back here. So we've got both the weapons stored away quite nicely. We take the Shuriken and place it, turn it round as from how it was before, place it over the new head. there's a little port right here for Aka Ninja to stand right on the very top of Shurikenjin Hao, as we see here. Now, this is the full combined mode. Now, as you can see, there's still a lot of bicycling on the back, as I said. There's not a whole load we can do with the arms. You can put them up if you like, out of the way, but again, they get in the way of the sword, essentially, when you do that. But that's just still going to be stuck there. This is still stuck in a position where it cannot move a whole load. It looks fantastic, but our articulation is limited to putting these guns up and down, unfortunately. It acts as a huge throne for Shurikenjin, and it will act as a throne for the new Megazord, which they're getting, I believe it's next month in Ninja. Should be debuting in October, as far as I know. But we can't guarantee anything else about it right now. It's a shame you can't just sit Bison King in there, but as we know from the Bison King review, it doesn't have knees, so it wouldn't actually be able to sit in there. Plus, I've got to admit, I really dig these gigantic cannons either side of the figure. I think they just make it look fantastic. Not a whole load of other changes to it, putting it in this mode, except for, obviously, the combined aspect. It takes up a fair chunk of space on the shelf. It's, very long, but if you are very space conscious and you don't mind about the pose, you can fold down the arms there at least to make it somewhat more comfortable to fit. Thank you for watching this Mecha Imports review of Deluxe Lion Hao and Hao Shurikenjin. Buy now today at mechaimports.com.